What is up, everyone? My name is Mr. J, and today I am bringing you a Digimon deck profile. So I got first place at locals with Omnimon, Omegamon. And yeah, I was actually trying to perfect the Sequoia lists, but I was playtesting with Omnimon, getting warmed up with it, and I just decided to play it because I was like undefeated. So I might as well play Omnimon. So here's the list. I did make 1 to 2 changes, which I'll let you know about. But yeah, let's go ahead and do the deck profile. Matches are on the channel if you want to check it out. So of course, Koromon as the egg. That's the draw 1 Koro. I'm not running the black level 3. That's level 2. That's the CS one. Because I'm not really focused on the CS version as much. Like it's definitely split. So for the rookies, we do have 4 Gabumon CS from BT23, 4 Agumon CS from BT23. Did I say Gabumon, Agumon? Yeah, Agumon, Gabumon. And then we are running 3 Agumon from BT12. I actually cut it down. It used to be 4 copies. Cut it down. And then 3 Ukomon. So this is my rookie lineup. I really like it. Honestly, I think even at the tournament, someone was telling me, I won't say who, was telling me I was running too many rookies, but I mean, it's like a rookie focused deck. If anything, a lot of the times I would be rookie rushing my opponents down. So I really like 14 rookies, I believe. No, wait. Isn't it 4 Ukos? I bumped it up. Hold on, bro. No, for the tourney it was 3 Ukos. Now I'm running 4 Ukos because I cut one of the Agumons down. So 4 Ukos. Yeah, 15 rookies. Yeah, okay, so a little bit more. I do think it's important to see the Ukomons early game because Uko searches you the Nokias and the Taikamiyas and Matashitas. So the Tamers are very important in this deck. So I really think Uko is important. Plus hatching and then putting one of these guys in the back is really important. So you can clap back. For the Megas, because we run no level 4s, 4 of the... Yeah, let me see if I can get rid of that glare. 4 of the War Greymon from BT17, 4 of the Metal Garurumon from BT17, 3 BT22 Metal Garurumon, and then 3 War Greymon from BT22 as well. Yeah, so I know in Japan, the Taikami and Matashita list is popular with like mostly focusing on Ace Omni, but I tried the list. I didn't really like it because that list was running like the starter deck Agumon that can warp, and I really miss Nokia. That's the reason I went back to the old build. I really miss Nokia. I think the best for this deck is to have a split of the Nokia and the dual Tamers. So depending on which Tamer you have out, you can use different cards, right? Obviously, if you have the Matashita and Taikamiya, you play these ones out. If you have the Nokia, then you use these. But Nokia, like I said, is very important in the deck. So that's why I went back to this build. With that being said, for our Omnimons, we are running 4 copies of the BT22, 1 copy of Alter S, and 1 copy of the Omnimon Ace. Yeah, so this is my Omnimons. I actually cut it down. It used to be, I believe, 7. And I would have Alter be in the list. But Omnimon never lived, dude. Like, I would... Omnimon, like, if as soon as I bring it out, my opponent gets rid of it. Obviously with the clapback. So it never lives, and Alter B would never hit the board, and it's just like a dead card in my hand. So there's no point in having Alter B in the list. You could try Alter B if you want. Like I said, you could probably cut down the Ace and put Alter B, and your opponent wouldn't expect it, maybe. It'll definitely win you some games, because it's kind of like Omnimon X for game. But like I said, it would be a miracle if my Omnimon lived more than 1 turn. There were some times in the tourney when it lived more than 1 turn, but like I said, usually not. The Omnimon, since it's BT22 Omni, usually they would trigger Decode, and I would spit out the Gabumon and Agumon from BT22. And that's a really powerful effect. That's why I played this Omnimon at 4 copies, because I used to play Alter S at 4 copies. But it just didn't give you the same amount of advantage. And then if you didn't have the option card set up, Alter S wasn't that strong. So I cut down Alter S, The other benefit to the BT22 Omni is that you do not need the dual Tamer to attack and return. It's just when Digivolving, use the effects and then you can attack. So that's why I really like this Omnimon. As soon as I was playtesting with it, like I said, I had Alteress and more copies. I playtested, I was like, no, this guy is MVP. This is the best. This is when you want F4 because you definitely want to see him. For the Tamers, as I've been saying most of the videos, that Nokia is very important. So 4 copies of Nokia, she lets you play a Digimon out if you have 1 or less at the start of your turn or start of your main phase. So it's on play start of your main phase, you get to play a body out if you have 1 or less Digimon, which is really good to get the Gabumon effect. Agumon gets you a piece back. Even this Agumon to search Omnimon if you're missing it, or Wargreymon. And it can also search you the Tamer, the dual Tamers, right? Tai, Kamiya, Matashita. So I really like this one. The Agumon I didn't even say before, but the 1k DP does come up. Obviously, being bigger than 15k does come up. Same thing with Nokia. All turns you gain 1k DP. So sometimes it'll be good against Omnimon X Anti-Body, which is what I'm scared of, Omnimon X Anti-Body. So for Nokia, and it works really well with the card that we're about to go over. 4 copies of Tai, Kamiya and Matashita. This is the best one. I know people like to run the EX9 because you draw 1 or you get a piece back, but I'm already running 4 copies of the BT23 Agu. I've never felt like I needed the EX9 effect to get a card back from the trash because he's so good, dude. Like this BT23 Agu is so good. I've seen Japanese lists cut it for, like I said, the reboot Agumon from the starter deck, and there's just no way. In terms of advantage, this is the best Agu. This is the best Agu because they'll get rid of your Omnimon. Hard slam this, you'll have 2 pieces in your hand. You get the last piece that they just put in the trash. Perfect. It's so good. So like I said, I never thought I needed the EX9 Tamer. This one is important just in case you don't see the BT22 Omni. You can still attack and return with the Alteress or the Ace. So really important. I wouldn't drop it down, to be honest. I think 4 copies is mandatory. 4 copies Nokia, 4 copies of Tai, Kamiya Matashita from BT17. And then my tech, this was at the tourney. At the time of the tourney, it was the EX9 Tai and Mat. But I like this one because if your opponent chokes you to 1, there's like really nothing that you can do. So you need to be set to 3 memory. That's why I think Nokia is really good too, because it sets you to 3 while also playing you a body. If you're at 3 memory, you can hard play a Gabu and then you can go ahead and do your warping shenanigans. Or you can raise out of raising, and if they have Digimon Emperor, you lose 2 memory, but it's still your turn. So you can hard slam the BT17s and still get the effect. Even if for some reason you have Melga, it's not ideal, but you could play Melga for 11 and still do the warp effect. And if your opponent has 1 security left and no way to block, then you win the game, even if you give them 10 memory, right? So I think, yeah, being set to 3 is very important so that your opponent doesn't choke you and then you can't play a rookie and then like it's GG, it's over, right? It also helps with the draw. I know a lot of Japanese lists are playing this guy like 2 or 3 copies because they also bottom deck it to play out the starter deck Agu that I'm not running. So it's really good for the draw part. Of course, being Tai Kamiya really helps in name. And then the last cards we have 4 copies of Digital Gate Open and 4 copies of Miraculous Mega Knight. So let me see if I can move these out a little bit to the side. I want to talk about Digital Gate Open. I know a lot of lists are running the Mirei Mikagura. And I think Digital Gate Open is superior to the Mirei because it's 1 cost more than the Mirei from BT22. But it lets you play either of these Tamers, right? The Nokia or the Tai and Mat. And I think that's really good because what I would do most of the time, like say I had Nokia in my hand, I would promote my rookie. I probably would have played a rookie beforehand because I have so many of them. Swing with the rookie, get the draw off the Koro. Swing with this rookie if I had to. So 2 checks already. And then I would play Digital Gate Open. Like let's just say one of those rookies lived. Play Digital Gate Open. Obviously one of the rookies is gone because they probably died in security. Nokia effect, play out one of the other Digimon. and you get a free body off the digital gate open. So digital gate open is so good because like on play, reveal top 3, you get any Digimon and then any Tamer. So you get 2 pieces and then you play it for reduced cost of 4. So Nokia, you are paying 1 memory, but paying 1 memory to play a rookie out, bro, that's crazy. I don't know. I really like digital gate open. I used to run the mid 8, but I was like, nah, dude, the digital gate open 100% is a better choice. And then the other thing is like digital gate open, you could, if you had Ty and Matt, you know, you bottom or you use a delay effect to play out the Ty and Matt, and yeah, it really helps depending on what you have in your hand, like which megas you have in your hand. You play the opposing or the matching Tamer for it. So it was really good all day. Honestly, Uko was MVP all day. Digital Gate Open was all day. The one that I didn't come up too much actually was Miraculous Mega Knight. I just never found myself set up to use the effect. A lot of the times my opponent would have access to D-Digivolve, but I think that's also because I was playing against rocks. And I couldn't just play Miraculous Mega Knight and then warp into Melga or warp into Wargreymon because he would just D-Digivolve it and then he would play around the Miraculous Mega Knight. But I still think it's a good card. If anything, just to play out the rookie from trash for 2 costs. That's honestly, that's the main effect why I use it. That's why I've been looking at Future Potential, because Future Potential does the same thing. And Future Potential plays any Tamer from Hand or Trash. Miraculous Mega Knight only plays a Tai Kamiya or Matashita from Hand or Trash. But yeah, I wouldn't drop it down. Honestly, Miraculous Mega Knight. I think in order to get full value from this card, maybe cut the Ace and play 2 Alter S. I think that's what I would do. The Ace, I'm not sure how I feel about it, to be honest, because I never wanted to leave my opponent with the Omnimon Ace on the board and then like risk losing Overflow 5 memory. So I have to play test it with just 2 Alter S's, 2 Omnimons from BT23. But I don't think I'm going to put Alter B in the deck because, like I said, I think it's a win more card. And you're really relying on your Omnimon to live. So, I don't know. I don't think Alter B is good. Do I get like I need to see Nokia? Digidaddies? Yeah, bro. No, honestly, no. I want to see Nokia every game for sure, which it stresses me out. But I think Digital Gate Open does a good job of mitigating that because like as long as I can get a Tamer out, so if I get the Ty and Matt out, I'm pretty much chilling, right? Like I'm chilling. I just need one of the BT17 guys to help me start warping. But ideally, I think Nokia's better just because she sets you to 3 and then she plays you a body. But this one's also good because it lets you attack end of turn. And also you gain a memory by tapping it. You'll usually gain 2 memory off it. So ideally, I mean, if you have both these Tamers out, the Nokia and the Ty and Matt, if you're doing your play, you're essentially playing with 5 memory when you think about it, because you can tap Ty and Matt to gain 2 memory back. But yeah, this is my list. Like I said, what I was running before was I removed one of the BT12 Agus for a Ukomon right here, and this one used to be the EX9 Ty and Matt. But I really like the memory setter plus the draw. Early game, just being set to 3 is important. And the Ukomon being in your opening hand, I think is very important. So opening hand, I haven't really talked about it, but opening hand, I would keep it if I saw 2 starters or 1 starter and a Tamer. So if I saw Gabumon and Nokia, keep. If I saw Uko and Digital Gate Open, yeah, 100% keep that. I would feel really weird when I would open BT12 Agu and then like a bunch of megas. Then I would be kind of scared because there's no way to search, no way to get your engine going besides the Koromon draw. So I was really scared. But like I said, opening hand, I want to see Gabumon. I want to see Ukomon. I want to see one of the Tamers. If I see one of these Tamers, I most likely keep. If I see Digital Gate Open, I keep. Evo Cup Melga close up. Let's see. Here's my boy. Lewis from Locals actually offered me. We're also live on Twitch, guys. If you don't follow me on Twitch, Come follow me on Twitch. I know at some point I have to set it up to stream on YouTube, dual stream at least. This one's really good, like $2. Luckily, it's $2. Unfortunately, the War Greymon is like $20. Mito343, thank you for the follow. We're about to play. All right, hold on, give me a second. But yeah, I just want to do the deck profile. Luckily, I did it, and I can get it over with. I can just upload it to YouTube. But if you guys enjoyed the deck profile, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Last thing before we go, I was thinking about doing a giveaway for people that are subscribed to my channel, but also are members. I think right now currently have 8 members, but I was thinking of doing a giveaway like every month, just like maybe $20 to $30 in merchandise. So like cards, right? I gotta hash out the details on that. But yeah, I'm gonna do a giveaway every month, like 20-25 bucks worth of cards, and just like random. It's if you're a member on the YouTube channel, then you'll automatically be in the lottery to win the giveaway. So I think right now, like I'm thinking Shadows for Raphimon alt art, and then I have Cherubimon alt art, and then I have a Sakuyamon pin from Etsy that looks really cool. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put that in the lottery just yet, but just enough. I have ideas of what to give away. Just letting you guys know. Okay, let's let's close it out for YouTube. Again, if you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed. My name is Mr. J. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.